Hello friends, happy Saturday. Today we're starting a day in my life vlog. This morning we just went for a little walk through Upper East Side, walked in Central Park, got some pastries from Ore Washers, and yeah, it was a little chilly though. It was much chillier than I was like trying to manifest for myself, so yikes. But we are headed to brunch. Just did a little casual fit. I'm kind of into the black. I wish this buttoned all the way down, but it doesn't, but kind of into the black. But yeah, headed to Rosemary's, of course, the OG. I will see you in a bit.
I'm actually impressed with my geography.
How you doing, mate?
Hello.
How you doing, mate?
Here with Maddie. Why do we look shiny? Oh, there we go. Okay. Hello. Here with Maddie. Walking to Sephora. Cute. You want to say something? Say something. It's like that TikTok sound. It's like, say something, Valentina. Oh wait, I'm still recording.
Hi, Gabby's vlog.
Oh wait, we're shiny again. I feel perfectly hydrated or moisturized.
I feel oily.
Oh! Hello friends. If my neighbors shut up. Yeah, I just styled this fun little outfit. This cardigan's from Nuuly and I'm kind of obsessed with it. Just a little bit. It's outside of my usual like comfort zone. Like I probably wouldn't pick this up in the store because it's red, but it's cute. I like it. But yeah, we're gonna head into work now. And I also am unintentionally matching the book I'm reading. So I started Funny You Should Ask last night. Seems like it's gonna be real good. So excited. Let's get going. Bye. Also, I've been using the new Say foundation and I'm kind of obsessed with it. Am I gonna become a makeup everyday girly? Because I would wear this every day. It doesn't really feel like I have anything on, so. Okie doke. Doing this cardigan is from the brand Callahan, but I rented it on Nuuly. My t-shirt is from the Florence and the Machine concert I went to in August maybe. Necklaces, this one's from H&M, this lock necklace is from Ana Luisa, hoops are mango, ring is mango and H&M, skirt is old H&M, and then I got my Veja sneakers on. That's the vibe. It's like 40 degrees right now, but it's gonna get up to 60. So I think I'm just gonna toss on this Old Faithful jacket and just hope it gets warm enough later because I'm really in my spring era, so I need the weather to get it together. Cute. Let's go. It does smell really good.
So halfway of that jigger.
Oh, look, see, I've already messed up.
You're good. You're good, no worries. Keep going, keep going, keep going, let me show. Put into the small tin. We have some lemon juice after that. Just go halfway. Okay, half an ounce of what? Alright, keep going. Beautiful, look at that. Perfect.
How many years have you been doing this?
Just 4 years. I work at a cocktail bar, so you learn a lot there.
Yeah.
And then you do half an ounce again of the nectarine. Sorry about that. Should have told you that.
You're totally good. I feel like you're so fast. Were we struggling? We're like, oh no.
Beautiful. Grab it, flip it. There you go, right side up. And then just grab it like this. Beautiful. 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 Now what you're gonna do is swivel it around the mixing glass, and then you're gonna dump it into your rice glass. Beautiful. Look at that.
Wow.
Don't worry, you're gonna be perfect.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Cheers, ladies.
Cheers.
Of course, no worries.
Thank you.
Of course, sure.
Hello, we are here. I don't know where here is, but
In Chelsea.
in Chelsea. It's cute. We just made our own mocktails.
Yes.
Clearly, it was very good.
It's ready to chug. It's just so tasty.
Wow. Say Foundation really is popping off.
It's fire.
It's kind of fire. Alright, we went with a little smoky eye, a little winged situation. I think I did okay. It was a bit stressful there for a second, but that's alright. Sorry, it's a bit chaotic. I'm running very behind, but I'm going to 2 brand events tonight, one with Patchology and one with Shea Moisture. And the Shea Moisture one had a dress code, it was all black, so that's why I have a dramatic black eye. But makeup is done. Outfit is put on. I will show you later, hopefully. And yeah, let's rock.
What has the journey been like for you as you have navigated either with your natural hair or whatever your hair journey has been?
Hello friends, I'm back from my events of the night. We had 2. First one was Patchology, which I love their under eye masks. It was for their new version of the eye patch, so I like the rosé ones. It's like ones you like serve chilled, so I keep them in the fridge and then I just put them on my under eyes, and I feel like it really just wakes my whole face up. But that was cool and cute, so I stopped there for not that long, but I went and said hi to the team there, and then I went over to the Shea Moisture event, which was fun. It was for their new like dry scalp dandruff products. I did a little bit of like a smoky eye situation with a little bit of eyeliner in the inner corner, which is like, I don't know, I feel like I usually do a pretty basic one shade of eyeshadow look, so I've been trying to play with more different variety when I go to events, because I feel like it's the one time I can like play with my makeup. But I'm going to take it off now and get my face fresh and ready to go. I am gonna whip out my CeraVe makeup cleansing balm. I don't use this a ton unless I'm wearing a lot of eye makeup. I feel like it gets makeup off the best, so I'm gonna use that really quick, and then we'll go in with the rest of my skincare. But it really is just kind of like a salve at first when you get it out of the pot. So you don't like need water or anything, you just kind of I feel like I'm gonna look really scary for approximately 5 minutes while I do this. But I'm gonna go in with the Peach and Lily Hydrating Gel Cleanser. Winning. And then I'm going to, ooh, it's really just a Peach and Lily kind of day. I'm gonna use the Retinol for All Refining Serum. I typically try new products on my hand first, and not only did I not react poorly, but I do kind of feel like my skin in that area on my hand is very smooth. So I don't know if those things are related, but I use this at night because it does make you more sensitive to the sun, I believe. So you gotta use your sunscreen or you will burn. But we're gonna try this on the skin. It is a very scary color. It's like this like yellow color. Yeah, it's like this yellow color, which is kind of terrifying. But I do like the tiniest amount. And yeah. I have a little bit of breakouts up here in the T-zone area. I think I just am not drinking enough water. And then I'm gonna go in with the Matcha Pudding Antioxidant Cream from Peach and Lily, which I like as well. And then because my skin I think needs a little bit of extra loving today, you're currently sitting on top of my Laneige water mask, but I'm gonna put that on after as well. And I feel like my skin really likes all of those things. Peace. Hello friends, it's now Sunday, probably the same Sunday that you're gonna end up seeing this. I wanted to add another segment to the end of this video to make it a little bit longer. So it is April 2nd today, and I feel like the end of a quarter, end of a month is a great time to talk about some of my favorite products and things that I've been loving recently. Let's get into my March favorites. I love these. This is like throwback YouTube. So I wrote down a list because I'm also making this into a blog post. If you didn't know, I have a blog that I took like a very long break from, but I was doing pretty well last fall, posting every week, so I'm bringing that back. But these will all be in a blog post there, so you should check that out. So I figured I would start with lifestyle products. So my first lifestyle favorite, which I talked about in my last video, I believe, is my Hatch Restore. I have the classic version. They just released their new one, but I love this thing. It's so nice. Like, the sunrise function for sure is my favorite aspect of it, and I also love doing my nighttime body scan. It's just such a nice time to like meditate, let all of my thoughts dissipate from my brain and just exist. And I think it's just like a nice addition to my night routine. And you can set up like your unwind routine here. And so I do like a drowsy piano for 20 minutes and then a body scan, which I think you might be able to see. And then you can also set what you do in the morning. And I do the sunrise of a flower orchard, and I really like my routine so far. But yeah, the Hatch definitely 8.5 out of 10 would recommend. I think the new version is cuter, so I'd probably get that one, but I do like my original. Next up is my Manicurist like LED gel manicure system. Sunday is like my nail rejuvenation day, but that's what my nails look like after like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 days. I've gotten a lot better as I've repeatedly done the technique, but I love it. Specifically, I love the color navy blue. It's just, it was a great like winter color, because I feel like in the winter you want like something that's darker, but I felt like this was still kind of cool and stylish, and I love the blue. I got a lot of compliments on it. But there's like a little lamp, and you have this, and it's like 3 steps. You have like a base coat, the color, and then the top coat. I really do love it, and it saved me so much money, like literally so much money. I was the person that needed to get my nails done like every 2 weeks, because just the nature of like being on camera and talking and touching things, like my nails are always in the frame, and I feel like you can't have crusty nails. So, and then my last lifestyle favorite, of course, is my Casetify phone case. I swear by this. Like, when they emailed me to ask if I wanted a couple more cases for my new phone, I was literally so excited because I cannot tell you the last time I didn't have a case to fly phone case on my phone, like at least for the past like 6 years. Like I love them. I typically buy one for the entire duration of having my phone, which is probably not great now that I'm saying it out loud, but that's like the truth. Like I used to have a like tortoise shell print one for my last phone and I love that thing. My phone tends to do pretty well in terms of drops and stuff. Like I haven't had a shattered phone yet, thank God, knock on some wood. Thank you, universe. But I do think it's because these Casetify cases are really great quality and they're definitely worth the price. But yes, they sent me a bunch at the beginning of the year, so I'm super excited to switch these out. I got this one that says phone eats first. Gonna probably take that on vacation with me in a couple weeks, along with this one that has like a bunch of travel tags on it. It's super cute as well. But yeah, love Casetify cases. They are great and they are the only ones that I really use and have been using for years. Cool. I think those are all of my lifestyle favorites for the month. Moving into skincare, which I have recently got into as well, but the top product that I've been obsessed with for literal months has been the Peach and Lily gel cleanser. This stuff is so good. You know how like you use a product and you're like, I'm not really sure if this is doing anything? That is not this product. You know, the first time I used it, I could already tell the difference. Like it literally just changed my skin, or at least changed how it felt. But I like this one. It has a very like gentle scent, but it does have a scent and it smells really good. Along the same veins as that, I have the Glass Skin Refining Serum. This bad boy, I feel like in tandem with this Dream Team, the duo, we love it. If I had to pick one, I think this one I noticed like more obvious effect with, and I just love the way it makes my skin feel. I am all out of this. This is a March empty. I ran out. Yeah, I am out. I ran out this month, so I will be repurchasing. I tried to get it the other day at Ulta, but they were sold out, so that was sad. Oh, this one I cannot find for the life of me. It's also an empty. I may have thrown it away, but I thought I had put it away, like sequestered it so that I would have it to show you. But it's the Cocoa Kind Barrier Serum. I love using this in the morning after I kind of spray my face with some of the La Roche-Posay thermal spring water. I then go in with the barrier serum and I just feel like it gives just like the moisture and locks in that hydration. And yeah, big fan of that. It's like a little, I think it's orange. It's like in a little orange bottle with a dropper. And the last skincare favorite is actually a body product. This is the Ouai Scalp and Body Scrub in the scent Melrose Place. It smells incredible. Like, it just smells like the beach. It smells like summer. It smells like spring. It smells like just like a floral garden. I love it. It smells so good. I use this on my body, although it is also a scalp scrub, but I use it just solely for my body and it makes my skin feel so good. I probably use this about 2 times a week and you don't need a ton of it, to be honest. I just feel like the particles, the scrub part, are like a good size, so it feels like it's exfoliating, but it's not like super harsh where you're like, oh, this kind of hurts. So I really like this and it smells amazing. I kind of wish they had like a spray to go with it because I feel like you would just smell so good. I think they do have like a body oil, but I don't have that. I just have the scrub and I have the body wash as well. Now we're going to move into makeup favorites. Makeup, I've just been a beauty girly. I feel like it's just been so much fun. I feel like I've already like said, like it just feels like old school YouTube. The first thing, by far my favorite product I've tried recently. It's the only one that I consistently, like I've added to my routine and consistently use and has taken over old products I've used, and it's the Say Dew Blush. This is in the shade Spicy. I freaking love this. It's so good. I get so many compliments. People are like, what are you wearing on your cheeks? I need to know, I need to know, I need to know. And I feel like it's just, I love the doe foot applicator. It's very plush and nice on the skin. I'm just a really big fan and I really like it. The packaging is great as well. Say is definitely coming up on my like top brands. Yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend this. I want this in like all the colors. I'm wearing it today. I'm a big blush person now, so I usually have it going all on my cheek and then up into my forehead. I love this whole area to just look flushed with color. It's my favorite way to wear it, especially for daytime. At night, I typically tend to leave it like here, like literally where my finger is. I tend to put it up here so that it just like snatches the face. But yeah, Say, do blush and spicy, especially for my brown skin girls. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I love this stuff. It's so good. My next favorite is this palette from ColourPop. It's not a box of chocolates, and it actually just got restocked. It was out of stock for the longest, and every time I was like, oh, I'm using not a box of chocolates, I was like, you can't get this because it's sold out, but they restocked it. And I typically stay up here, but these shades down here make the most beautiful like smoky eye. I did it the other day and it was gorge. So I love this whole palette. I typically use Honeycomb Crunch, which is this sparkle shade here, and then PB Brittle, which is here, and this is the most gorgeous inner corner color, Champagne Truffle. So yeah, not a box of chocolates, the most perfect nudes. I love them, they're great. This palette overall, great pigmentation, looks really good. I also love this shade, this matte beige shade here, as like just like a very, I'd like usually dust that over my entire eyelid. It brightens my eyes and it also acts as a great like first, I don't want to say primer, but like base if I'm doing any other type of shade. But yeah. Lastly, my go-to like makeup trend that I've been doing a lot over the past few months has been the Pop of Color eyeshadow. I love a pink look. I love a pink and orange, blue, just like where you just give yourself just kind of like a flush of color. I wish I would have done it today, but I was rushing doing my makeup. But I love a Pop of Color. It's definitely my go-to like staple thing, especially if I'm going to influencer events, because I feel like it's just something that's super easy to comment on. If people like just, you know, want to come up and talk to me, they usually say, oh my gosh, I love your eyeshadow, and then we just start talking. And I do this to other people too. That's how I know it works. Yeah, I love that. And the ambulances. So I also have been loving this candle. This is from the brand Carrier Frère. I think it's like Carrier Brothers. Frère. I can't get my R's correct in French, but I think it's brothers is the last word. But I love the Le Rose Le Menthe scent. It smells so good. It's like mint and roses, and I'm obsessed. Cool. And then I have some fashion favorites. First up, we have my Doc Martens. They have come to be like my favorite winter shoe. I love them, probably even going into spring as well. I have the platform Chelseas, and they are the perfect like nighttime shoe as well, because I feel like I can wear them. They're a little bit extra, so I feel like they are like a heel without being uncomfortable and precarious like a heel would be. I feel really solid in them, but it gives me like 2.5 inches, so I love those. They go with pretty much everything I wear out. Doc Marten Chelsea is definitely worth the cost, and they still feel brand new, and it's been like 2 years, maybe 3. I don't remember. I think probably 3 actually. And then I've also been loving midi dresses and midi skirts. They're by far one of my favorite silhouettes, especially on me. I feel like they make me look taller, which is great. I also have been loving my leather mini that I rented off of Nuuly but then bought. It's originally from Anthropologie, which I also think they restocked, and I'm obsessed with that leather skirt. I wear it all the time. If I go out after the hours of 10 p.m, I'm usually in that skirt, and I just pair it with my sheer text tights, my Doc Martens, a cute little blouse, and I'm ready to go. And also just Nuuly in general. I'm currently like playing with my personal style. I want to make it a whole video because I'm trying to like figure out like what is my aesthetic, what are the silhouettes I like, what pieces are foundational to my wardrobe that I don't have, can I find ones that I love that fit me well, and then can we get accessories that just kind of allow me to play with my style. And I feel like Nuuly has given me the opportunity to really try different pieces that I love and figure out what silhouettes I like, what like fabrics and materials I like, and what things I want to invest in, rather than having to go and like buy expensive pieces that I don't really love and then be stuck with them. Like I feel like it's nice to be able to like rent them, have them for a month, figure out sizing, figure out, you know, if I even like the piece, returning it if I don't, purchasing if I do. I think eventually I will like lean off of it and focus more on just like my closet, but it's been fun to experiment and play with different styles and different clothes. So I really love Nuuly. It's great. Cool. And then entertainment and books. The books I've read recently haven't been my favorite, I don't think. Like they're good, but they're not great. I finished My Sister the Serial Killer, which had such a punchy title. I think I was just expecting like just the craziest story ever, and it just wasn't that, which is fine. So it wasn't really a favorite, but I did enjoy it. And then Funny You Should Ask, I also liked but didn't love. It was a cute book. I liked the premise. Like I love anything about Hollywood, actors, the cinema. I thought that aspect of it I really enjoyed, but like the actual like main characters, like the couple, like I liked them, but I wasn't like in love with them. I wasn't obsessed with them, you know? Gosh, I hadn't been watching a ton of like TV or movies recently. I finished Daisy Jones and the Six, which if you're not watching, I don't even want to say you need to watch, because I think there's like it's a very clear audience. If you read the book, I genuinely do think that you'll love the show. I think if you didn't read the book, you may not like the show at all. You may hate it. You may think it's not good, to be honest. I don't really know. I can't speak to that because I did read the book, and I felt like there was a lot that I loved about the book, and a lot that I loved in the show that did translate, and some things that they changed that I agree they should have changed for sure, just for like simplicity and like making it make sense for TV. Overall, I am genuinely obsessed. I cannot stop listening to the album that they actually recorded. Like, this is about a fictional band, and they released like an album as the fictional band. And if they go on tour, and I really do hope they go on tour, I don't think they will. I don't know if it's like popular enough, but I would be there. I would be in the crowd. I would be there. But their album, Aurora, it's like the only thing I listen to along with Renaissance. But this guy right here, specifically Let Me Down Easy, love that song. Look at Us Now, of course, iconic. And then The River, oh, Chef's Kiss, I love it. I'm obsessed. They are great. The show is great. I love the girls. Daisy, Simone, Camille, Karen. They're amazing. I love them. They're great. But Sammy Claflin, he was acting. Rent was due. Rent was due. He knew rent was due, and he got his check. It was so well done. Obviously with any show and book that you love, there's gonna be things that you wish they did differently, things you would have liked to see that they didn't do. But overall, I really enjoyed it. The music is great. I have very little actual issues with it. That was like literally the music and TV show. I didn't watch any movies this month other than I watched Miss Harris Goes to Paris. I thought it was gonna be like a cute, low stakes, very superficial movie about like an older lady that wanted to buy a Dior dress, and she just kind of got up to shenanigans in Paris, and it was definitely like elements of that. Like I think that was like the main point, but it was emotional. It was sad. It like there was like a tear here, locked and loaded, ready to like fall. I was like, this is a lot. This is not what I like necessarily signed up for, but okay. But yeah, I think those are all of my current favorites. Be sure to check out my blog post. I'll have like more in-depth thoughts and reviews and things there, as well as everything linked. There'll also be links in the description box. But I think that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed. I'll be back next week with a week in my life vlog. So yeah, have a great Sunday. I will see you next week. Bye.